entering the cage for our second fight of the night. Two young guys, two young sports in the game, and I'm excited for this matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second bout of the evening is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man hails by way of Wichita, Kansas, with a record of 1 win and 1 loss, representing 316 Martial Arts and Fitness. Please welcome Tyrell, the Hero Burns. And across the cage out of the red corner, this man comes by way of Emporia, Kansas, making his MMA debut with a record of 3-1 in kickboxing. Please put your hands together for Benito Rodriguez.
Some good intros from Caleb right there. We've got a nice crowd here on hand in Kansas City so far, and this is only the second fight of the night. She's back getting this ready. Tyrell immediately takes the center of the cage. And there's a shot from
Wow,
Benito.
A shot from Benito and a clean double and runs the side already.
I don't know if we were expecting that with the kickboxing experience, but he wants to show he can do that and wrestle. Tyrell doing a good job working up to his knees. He's got one on the ground right now, and then he's able to pop up right there.
Great job getting back to his feet and using the cage to his advantage.
And he's got a tight body lock. It looks like he has his hands together, Justin. He's going for another throw, couldn't get it.
The hips are a little high there, but you know, he did okay. But now he's starting to lose the back here with that overhook.
Yep, and this is where Tyrell Burns could kind of sneak out the back.
And now he's got a body lock of his own.
Yep. Oh,
Big
Benito.
dump and a cage grab that goes unnoticed. Nice mat return.
Yep, good job by Benito popping up, but it looks like Tyrell's not letting him go right here. And now Benito's on top.
Great top pressure. He's got to get a crossface and flatten him out.
And yeah, Tyrell looking to get the takedown again. There it is.
Wow, big slam again.
Right in front of us, Justin.
Non-stop action.
Good job by Benito. Getting to his knees. He's going to try to work up. Looks like he's got a guillotine attempt right here.
Not safe just yet. He's got to work to get his back to the cage.
Here we go, right in front of us. Benito, impressive top game so far. Able to stay on top and avoid the submission attempt.
This is tight. This angle is crazy.
Yeah, if he could pull that off.
What
yeah,
a great slip of the shoulder there.
Now he's got a guillotine, Justin.
This is tight. This is really tight.
And it looks like he's pulling down on it hard. Tyrell trying to stay calm.
He's lost. He doesn't have the neck covered anymore. He's starting to cover the neck again.
Looks like Tyrell's head's about to pop out. There we go.
Yep. I think we're only about halfway through the round here as well. Both gentlemen foot on the gas since we started.
Absolutely.
Nice high guard there.
And both guys exchanging top position too.
Big hammer fist from the bottom.
You see Tyrell Burns just trying to pass the guard right here of Benito Rodriguez. Benito doing a good job of maintaining his guard position right here. Feet on the hips right now. Good ground and pound also from Tyrell Burns, though.
Yeah, sneaking in shots wherever he can just to try and create a little bit of discomfort on bottom.
He's trying to, yep, there's the end of round number one. A very close round.
Woo! What an incredible round from both gentlemen. Thankfully we are in Kansas and we do have open scoring, so we will get to see where the judges hang their head on that one because, man, I'm not sure who I have winning that round.
I was just about to say that, Justin. Kansas open scoring, both these guys will know exactly where they sit.
You know, if anything, if I'm Benito Rodriguez, I got to feel real comfortable with the ability to handle adversity in those big, wild grappling exchanges there. You know, although he did get kind of launched a few times, he came up on top every time. You know, 3 big mat returns, but he ended on top almost every single grappling exchange there. So, I mean, if I'm both guys, man, it's going to be hard to figure out who's dominating what, but it looks like our judges are going to give it to Tyrell Burns at the end of that first round.
Tyrell did have a guillotine attempt for a little bit there, but then
I apologize. Two judges, blue corner, 1 judge for Benito Lopez.
Okay.
Or, sorry, Benito Rodriguez.
And that makes sense. These judges have different angles of the fight, so that could be of just where you were sitting and of how you scored that round.
Benito Rodriguez back in on the clinch again.
Yep, and he's got his hands pretty high, like you said earlier, Justin. But he's gonna just pull him down into his guard.
Yeah,
but a good turn.
Looking for a little bit of like a modified lat drop there.
Wow.
This kid can wrestle a little bit.
He did. He almost got the full mount with this power guillotine right now, and it's pretty tight, Justin. He's gonna use the cage to kind of
got to use
make
the
it a
cage
little
to flatten
tighter.
him out here.
And a good job by Tyrell to get his back off to the side of the cage.
Good hip pressure from Benito Rodriguez.
But he's back on it almost immediately, Justin, and he just likes that guillotine right now. He's really looking for it. But again, you pull guard like that, then Tyrell can end up on top.
Fighting for a triangle on the far side here, passes the wrist and is able to get the leg over. Now he's got the ankles crossed.
Yep.
But with his head jammed up against the cage here, it's going to be tough to cut the angle that he actually needs.
And this is how the last round ended, Justin. It was with Tyrell Burns on top, but a very active Benito Rodriguez from bottom. So I would be interested to see if his coaches want him to get up in this situation and try out the feet again. But it's a very closely contested matchup on the ground for sure, and it looks like he's getting closer to this triangle.
Yeah, he's getting himself a little bit deeper as far as covering the shoulder here, but his head's starting to come out the back door. He might be able to pass to the side now.
Yep. And he tried to grab the arm too.
Ooh, omoplata on the backside possibly.
And good submission defense by Tyrell Burns here early. And now he's got the inverted body lock, looks like he's going for. He was looking to grapple tonight, Justin, show what he's got. I know he's got the kickboxing experience, but the guy can grapple, like you said.
You know, his guard's fairly active. I'd like to see him at this point use his guard to get back to his feet, though. You know, I get wanting to show off your jiu-jitsu skills, and his guard has been super impressive. And as I say this, he's back in on another triangle here.
And Tyrell Burns, he's no stranger to this situation. He was
He's
just in it, but this looks a little bit more deep.
A little bit more danger here. Still got the head pressed up against the cage, so the angle's going to be hard to cut, but he does have it closed up. If he can take his left arm and underhook the far leg, he's going to be in good position here. Look, now he's working his head off the cage. He's working that angle he needs.
Getting some shots off, too, from bottom.
Yep, he's got to underhook with his left hand.
And this is pretty tight.
If he can start to get this underhook, he can close this off, and this might be all she wrote.
We've got about 10 seconds left in the round for him to work. It looks like Tyrell Burns might just survive round number 2.
Wow, round number 2 comes to the close with Tyrell Burns in the deepest waters he's seen so far tonight.
This is a really, really closely contested fight so far, Justin. I mean, I don't know how you want to score that with Tyrell Burns being on top for the majority of the round, but then the way it ends, you get in a deep triangle attempt, you know, a couple of them too.
Like you said, he did spend the majority of the round on top, but a majority of that round was spent in submission danger. You know, there was a little bit of ground and pound, some action there, but you know, this is where you see the judges. I hate to say the term knowledge, but their understanding of MMA and grappling and how that weighs on them in their scoring of the fights.
You're right. He had the position, but not enough damage and not enough offense from him right there on top. And so it'll be interesting to see,
round 3,
like you said, what the judges think. I think we have some judges 19 to 19 right now, 1 round to 1 round. Wow, so we've got, oh wow.
Oh, big
Benito.
blows from Benito Rodriguez. He might have hurt Tyrell there.
Now he's looking to maybe show off the striking right here in round 3. Nope, right back on the single leg, gets it down.
Yeah, it was a great entry, a great entry.
Looking to get his hands together at the waist, but
Nice
it doesn't
little
matter.
outside trip there.
Outside trip, it was beautiful. But yeah, Justin, it looks like what the judges have it 20 to 18 in favor of both guys, and then one 19 to 19. We're at a deadlock here. Guillotine in.
Wow!
Wow! Tyrell Burns, the hero.
The hero showing the S on his chest, closing it out with a quick arm in guillotine here in round number 3.
He just shocked Benito Rodriguez with that. That was a quick tap too, but the squeeze on that from Tyrell Burns was something serious. That's 2 wins in a row, 2 submissions in a row for the hero.
Arm in guillotine cuts the neck of Tyrell Burns. And like you said, that quick tap. I mean, sometimes it's just too quick. It's just dead. He's got it dead to rights.
And it's crazy for Benito Rodriguez too, because he was really showing his grappling ability tonight. We knew he had the stand-up experience, and maybe in that 3rd round he should have leaned on it a little bit. He hurt Tyrell Burns in the beginning, went for the single leg, got it, and ultimately lost via guillotine tonight. Great performance by both guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second bout of the evening ends at 34 seconds in the 3rd round by way of submission guillotine. Out of the blue corner, Tyrell, the hero, Burns.
And I love Tyrell Burns. He got that submission, maybe after losing 2 rounds in one judge's eye. He was down 2-0, and he acted like it was no big deal that what he just did right there. It's a normal day for Tyrell Burns.